Hello everyone! How are you today? Do you like stories? Great! Guess today I have a story for you. Look what I have! What do you see? A bear? And then a bee? What do you think this story is about? Good job! This story is called The Bear and the Bee. Are you ready to listen? Good job! Let's get started. One sunny morning in the peaceful forest, there lived a big brown bear who loved honey more than anything. When he opened his cupboard that day, he gasped. It was empty. No, no honey, he cried sadly. So, Bear marched into the woods to find some. As he wandered between the tall trees, he spotted a beehive hanging high on a branch. He sniffed the air. Sweet, delicious honey. Bear reached out his big paw toward the hive. But suddenly, zzz, a little bee buzzed out. Hey, stop right there! This isn't your honey, sighed the bee. Bear frowned. I'm bigger than you, he said proudly. I'm stronger than you. I can do whatever I want. Now buzz off. Without thinking twice, Bear poked the hive again. And then suddenly, zzz, zip. Ow! My nose! He roared as the bee stung him. His anger started to rise. Bear grabbed a long stick and swung the bee wildly. I'll crush you! Come here! I'll crush you! He shouted. But the bee zipped around faster than he could swing. And then finally, the bee flew straight back into the hive. And then zing, zing. And then the bear said, "Ah, now you're trapped!" Bear yelled triumphantly. He raised the stick high and smash, smash, smash. He struck the hive again and again. But then he heard it, a growing roar of buzzing. Zzz. Suddenly, thousands of bees burst out of the broken hive. They swarmed around Bear's head. Zzz. They stung his ears. Zip, zzz. They stung his arms. Zzz. They stung his legs. Zzz. They stung his paws. Zzz. And especially his poor nose. Bear panicked. Bear ran fast as he could back through the forest until he reached his home. He slammed the door shut. Bam! A moment later, Mama Bear appeared. You did it again, didn't you? She said gently but firmly. You lost your temper. Bear sniffled and nodded, counting all the stings on his body. Here, Mama Bear said, handing him a box, bee sting medicine. And by the way, the honey was in the cupboard all along, behind the floor, said Mama Bear. Bear froze and said, all this pain for nothing? And so from that day on, he learned an important lesson. When you let anger control you, trouble will always follow you. And that is the story of the bear and the bee. So, what lesson did bear learn today? Good job! Don't be angry. Don't lose your temper. Yes, when we get angry too fast, we can make a big problems for ourselves. So next time when you feel angry, what should you do? Breathe, and then what else? Calm down, and then what else? Think first. Good job, everyone. Very good. Thank you for listening so well. So give yourself a big clap. Yay! So see you next time, everyone.